And this is the 22nd of August. Every day is passing with the new energy, with the new excitement, with the new thought process, and the new we, that is you and we, connecting together. And yes, because we are related and associated to 200 plus countries. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Worldwide. So that is the reason it's important that you and I connect together with the world. So yes, we would be sharing our thoughts again with a very famous face and every child in OnPassive. Yes, because we still are child. We are the children of OnPassive. So every child in OnPassive knows who he is, and the I would say the dedication that he has, and he is putting to OnPassive, making another history for OnPassive. His name also would be there in golden letters, and he is none other than Charles Osong. Wow, that's a beautiful name. Mr. Osong, yeah, O and Song. So he already knew he would. So yes, let's go ahead and have something and have a lot of discussion about OnPassive from and with us, all the way from Charles Osong. And before that, let me call Mamta Kulkarni so that she can also share something. Mamta ji, over to you.
Yes, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद रेखा जी मुझे आमंत्रित करने के लिए। बहुत सभी का स्वागत है और सभी को प्रणाम करती हूँ। और आइए शुरू करते हैं आज का वेकअप टॉक शो विद रेखा माकन एंड ममता कुलकर्णी। Here is another phase of wake up show, as we have started communicating with the great leaders from another countries also, as we believe strongly that it's our family and it's a global family. We are very proud of that. And of course, for myself, at least I will say that when I had signed up with OnPassive, and I've started listening to the webinars, Only Founders webinar. And he's the first person that I used to follow him, because initially he in every webinar he used to give some updates at the initial stage. And then we used to start those entire overnight, for us Indians, overnight webinars, and it was really wonderful. I had a very great memories, and I would say that my dream came true today, because many a times I have attracted that someday on my YouTube channel or in any session, I would call Mr. Charles Osong. Yes, it's a very melodious name as he has, and he's over here with a great subject to explain to all of us. I know he has his own thought process, and that is what we wanted. Everyone with OnPassive, all the perspectives would be touched, and then we will come to the conclusion where we are already come over there, that we are in it to win it. So then, Rekha ji, shall we start this show?
Absolutely, yes.
Wow, wow. So yes, this is another phase of you and me connecting together. We are connecting to the great leaders, and we are very happy to introduce Mr. Charles Osong. So, Mr. Charles, it's all about you now. Stage is all yours. Definitely, we will be communicating in between. We would like to have some communication so that we also would learn from you. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Yes, Mamata. Yes, Rika. So I'm so glad to be with you all today. Look at your smiles. You have this pretty smiles, contagious, making me feel happy. We are one big family. OnPassive has brought us all together. That's number one thing, because I didn't know any of you before OnPassive, right? And you didn't know me either. But today, I know over 1 million people, at least over 1 million people know who I am, and I know a lot of them. So that's a good thing. So OnPassive is the unifier, right? And it's a movement. That's what I call it, a movement, a revolution. One of those things that only happens once in a lifetime. And when you miss out, you miss out. So I'm just enjoying, I'm savoring every moment of it. believe me, from the day I joined, which was early 2019, February of 2019. And since that day up to now, I've just been savoring it. And I learn every day too, right? It's true that I impact a lot of people with what this is all about, but I also learn from those people, right? And sometimes they ask me questions and I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't think about it like that. You know what I mean? So prior to OnPassive, I used to do business, right? Online and offline, in addition to work. So I was an IT professional. I'll go to work, I earn a salary, which was not enough for me and my family, because I'm from Africa and we have big families in Africa, just like you guys in India, right? You have so many people that you want to take care of. So I started looking for other ways to make money. And I was doing different things, so like MLM, those things, to make money in my sleep. That's what they tell you, but that's not really true, okay? Because you have to keep going out there, you have to keep talking to people, you have to bring people in, and it's difficult, right? People cannot duplicate you, right? So it makes it tough. So 2 years before I found OnPassive, or 2 years before OnPassive found me, I stopped doing those things. And I was just investing in cryptocurrency and doing my job, you know? And at some point I stopped working and I just continued investing, right? And until OnPassive found me and I said, wait a minute, where have you been? This is what I've been looking for all my life, right? For 3 reasons. Number one, you don't have to recruit to make money. That's number one. And that's the problem that we as humans have. They say you have to recruit to make money. It becomes a problem because when you bring that person has to do the same. And at some point, it stops. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I don't have to have an auto ship. I don't have to pay for something every month that they're gonna bring me some goods and services, put on my door. No, I don't have to do that. Okay. Number three, very important. They have products that are legitimate and viable, meaning the products are needed by mankind, right? You and I need this product. We see what happened during the COVID pandemic, right? Everybody's now using Zoom and all kinds of video conferencing. So it's very, very needed, okay? So they have all these needed products. Therefore, they're not going anywhere. That's sustainability, not so. And then to top it all off, we have a CEO with a heart, right? So artificial intelligence is the next big thing, okay? So the world is being shaped by AI now. In the next 10, 15, 20 years, we'll have a whole different world. And we are at the center of it. And fortunately for us, we have a CEO with a heart, okay? And because of that, we have a product that defines who we are. And we call it Oh Blessed. You know, so, and Oh Blessed, with that product, we are going to change humanity. Our CEO himself said, OnPassive is the beacon of hope for humanity. Why? Because we're doing things the right way. So we're going to make sure that everybody who's in it wins it. And we're going to make sure everybody gets in it, if possible, right? The whole world. That's actually the movement. Before you know it, the whole world is there. And things will change because now the people, I always say OnPassive is the business of the people, for the people, and by the people, not so. So that means people power. The people get to make the money, the people get to be heard, the people make the decision, the life is changing from just a few rich people to the people. That's what makes OnPassive so unique. And I think if I keep going, I can go on and on and on and on, but I think that it will be better if we just have an interactive communication and we can just talk like that. Yeah. It's great content.
Wonderful. Again, I would say that the world is really small, Rikhaji. Here also there are many examples like that, that we are tired of doing this networking. And then I would say that uh, it's organized manipulations, and they expect us to duplicate, and it's really hard to us to accept few norms which are untold to us, and the surplus money which they are telling us, and they are attracting us that you will be getting this much money. It never comes true, because uh, all these calculations are hypothetical. And I really like the word which Mr. Osong said, that this is a moment. Because really, this is not a business, this is not a project, it's a movement. OnPassive is a movement, and for the people and by the people, whatever he said, it's really a beacon of hope. I would like to speak about it, that right now we are talking about the treasure. What are the angles which you think that the people should think that it's a treasure? OnPassive is the treasure.
Well, you have to ask yourself, first of all, what is a treasure, right? A treasure is something that's unique, something that is rare, something that you just don't get anyhow, right? And that's why I said in the beginning that this is an opportunity of a lifetime, okay? And what the CEO is about to do for us, most founders cannot get their head wrapped around it, okay? I can assure you, more than 95% of founders don't understand what we are or what we're doing. And for those 5% who may think they understand, including myself, we don't understand everything. There's so much that we don't even know. So they keep telling us here and there we have physical products, right, that are coming, that are big, that are disruptive. We have 8K. We already know we have gadgets for all connect. We know that. And these gadgets are going to be 8K resolution, unheard of. Okay. Now, imagine when those come to the market, the kind of things that he's doing for us. We have debit card coming, right, for everybody. That solves one big problem. What's the problem? A lot of people in third world countries don't have bank accounts, right? So now they cannot have an account to link their wallet to. Therefore, they can use the debit card and link their wallet to that and put money on that card and spend it all over the place. That solves a big problem. Now, on top of that, Ash is making sure that we're going to commissionize those debit cards. That's big. That's a source of income. That's another source of revenue. You have a company where they have so many sources of income. We have all media. All media is already generating money for the company. And the CEO is going to share that money with us. Okay? We have a data center, right? One already in the making, another one that's coming up soon. Guess what? We're going to host our own products and services, but we're also going to host other companies' products and services. That's money for us. Okay? He's going to share that money with us. See? We have O-Verify. O-Verify, like he said the other time, companies charge for you to verify yourself. Well, guess what? OnPassive is not only going to say, we're not charging you now. They're going to pay you 10 coins, $10 for verifying yourself. How? When you say treasure, this is what I'm talking about treasure. Everything that this guy is doing is just to put money in our pocket. It's to make us happy. It's for us, right? Not for him or not for any group of people. And that's why we say we're the correction to the corruption, right? So the treasure is in everything that we do. It's for us. Now, those, if somebody is listening to us and they are not in OnPassive, you still have a chance. It's not late. You can become an affiliate, right? Jump on it. You can get in for free absolutely free. Check everything out, right? Just check it out. You don't need to pay anything until you see what's there, right? So check it out because, like we said, and I said earlier, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. If you miss it, you're not gonna get it again, right? So that's how I look at it as a treasure. Manta.
Thank you, Mr. Charles. Rekha ji, over to you.
Wow. Yes, no doubt about it. Treasure, here the treasure would be for everyone, from the child to the age that is not or and cannot be described, as in the age is just a number for OnPassive. Everyone would be able to find what they want from life and with technology in one umbrella, under one umbrella, that is the ecosystem. That's the treasure for us. No matter what you want to do, no matter what your passion is, no matter what your vision is, no matter what you would like to become in future, you would be able to use one or something in OnPassive as your treasure, because everyone would have a different story when it comes to treasure, right? For me, something, my value would be something different than Mamta ji, than Charles, and then everyone, right? So for me, the treasure would be different. But yes, whatever my treasure would be, I would be able to find and cherish in OnPassive. The best part is, if you see today's background, it has a beautiful robot with Charles Osong. And that means that we are not left behind. And the robotic, voice recording, or the voice that we would like to give to our voices, right, when we are not available, would definitely bring a change to the coming future, the near future, that I would say. So I would have a question to Charles, since you have been from the day, I believe very few people or very few founding members were there. I was not the part of OnPassive at that time, nor did I watch any of those videos, those two videos that I really miss, because I joined late. But yes, when I understood what OnPassive is, I never saw myself looking behind. But yes, for you, because you were a very part of a very early stage, I would say the early birds, right? There is a lot of change. There is a lot of vision that has come into the OnPassive. However, people at this point of time, seeing this change and the top and the top and the top, they are not yet, or they have not yet understood what OnPassive can give them, right? So my question to you is, in the coming future, let's say I'm not talking about apples, but what I'm talking about is the value, and where do we as the founding members would find ourselves in OnPassive in the coming near future, because the treasure for everyone would be different. But yes, how would you define this to the people who really would love to understand what OnPassive is? Over to you.
Okay. So the future is bright if you're in OnPassive. Okay, very, very bright. Why do I say that? Because you say you're not talking about apples. That's true. It's not just apples. It's a community. We are creating a very powerful community. Not so. Prior to OnPassive, I could not just sit and say, I'm going to India now, right? And I expect to be received, not so, by a bunch of people. Now I can do that. Now I can go to UK, same thing. I can go to Mexico, same thing. So it's a community that is like one large family, okay? And as far as I'm concerned, yes, the apples, the money is gonna be there, right? But I just wanna be in a world where there's less corruption, okay? Where there's less homelessness, where there's less hunger, right? it's less starvation. And because why? Because of us. Okay, and that's the reason. So I feel like, you know, what we're doing, the future is so bright. In fact, and it's near. It's not. We're not talking about 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. No, we're talking about months or days even. Things are gonna start happening. You know what I mean? So we are in a very good place. I don't want to be anywhere else besides OnPassive today or 4.5 years ago. To tell you the truth, ever since I found OnPassive, that's the only thing I want to be part of. That's the only thing I've done. No other job, no other business, just OnPassive. Because I know what we are or what we're doing is huge. Okay.
Wow, I'm dreaming the same, that I'm not going to look into the other businesses right now. Also, I'm just focusing on passive. I was never been to any other business. I was just serving as a teacher in the school, and I was happily living. But now OnPassive has come. I know my all dreams would come true, and definitely it's such a huge project that you do not have to even think for a fraction of second about something else. Yes, Charles has just now told us that it's a lifetime opportunity, and 95% do not know what is OnPassive. But here is some contradiction also, that whenever we come to the conclusion or any communications are there happening between the founders, every time we listen one statement that you do not know OnPassive. What is OnPassive? You know only 1%. Remaining thing you do not know. Now the tussle is between only 95% doesn't know, only 5% knows, and those who know, even they also do not know about it 100%. So we have never seen such a business where only the vision is the key of the success, and everyone is trusting on the vision and moving forward. And so much excitement is shared between the platforms also, in between the countries, rather now the continents. How can you quote about it, Charles, when we are talking about that nobody knows about it, and those who know, they only know few things. They do not know about anything. So how can we explain that it's a futuristic business?
Okay, so the vision came to Ash Mufara, right? He did his best to try to share with us, okay? And he himself, things are opening up for him every day. Remember, when we first started, we were just supposed to be a company that provides traffic, not so? Now, okay, we're gonna be a traffic company, and we're gonna be an MLM company, provide traffic to different companies. And within months, literally within 6 months, that idea started changing, because we realized, or he realized, that we can provide traffic for some companies. What if those companies go out of business? We have no control. You understand? We can create a partnership today. What if 1 year down the road, they start changing the terms, the agreement? We have no control. And these people can have products that they may be unethical in the management of the business. We can't control that. And we want an ethical business. We want a business with products that are going to be there forever, right? Not tomorrow, they're out of business. So why don't we have AI that is up and coming. Why don't we start our own organically from scratch, and then provide traffic to these different companies, right? So the idea is growing, okay? And because everything started off being virtual, being digital, a lot of people have problems understanding the digital business, right? That's why I took the pain to try to explain to them our product when I was doing those webinars. How it works, right? It's not tangible, but there are products that are very, very needed. There are products that if you're online, you're going to need them, right? And now we're even venturing into the physical product. So initially, when I did the webinars, I used to say, we're going to have an internet quake, right? Because the products were digital. Well, guess what? Now, not only are we having internet quake, we are also having earthquake. You see that? Because we have physical products. So the quake is all over the place. That's why I said it's going to be a tsunami. It's going to be a rumble. By the time we say, okay, OnPassive is on, I don't care where you are. You're going to feel the rumble. You know what I mean? That's just the reality. But nobody can, even myself, I don't think I know up to 15% of this business. Just imagine. So there's still 85% I'm yet to learn. Okay? That's why I say it's so big. And sometimes I'm just at peace, just knowing that no matter what, we are all going to be fine. Yeah.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you very much. Rekha ji, over to you.
That's amazing. Wow, that's amazing. Yes, no doubt about it. And we recently saw the card, the beautiful cards, and that had our names on it, OnPassive cards, right? And the names, when we saw the names, it clicked something in our mind, in our head, right? Everyone's head. I was very delighted to see those colors as well, the blue, the golden. Well, my choice is golden. I would request the golden one. I don't know about yours, but yes, that card meant a lot to us, right? As in business, when we are starting from O mail, the first part, the O mail, to get into our ecosystem, to get registered just from the link, the affiliate, right? That's easy process. But coming into the ecosystem, and after that, one by one, there are so many things that would attract the users, those who would be coming, those who do not or have never heard about OnPassive, right? This card would have a lot of value when you would, this is my visualization, that when I would be bringing out my card from my pocket or maybe the wallet, yeah, so it would have a different story. I would have a different attitude altogether about OnPassive, right? That is the world to me, the treasure to me. But yes, the best part is if we go ahead and introduce the cards to the friends as well, right? It's a treasure to them as well, to us as well. Commission. Now people think, how would we generate commission? We are a zero team. A lot of confusion and a lot of things that's been coming up. So when I first saw the card, I only had one thing: the numbers and the names I would like to see on those cards. That's my friends, and that's those CEOs for whom I have been working, and they have made so much of money that they have everything, and we were only salarized, right? So I was writing and depicting all those names, that okay, this was my manager, this is my senior manager, and those names are here, right? So that was my perception, and that was my thought process. Charles, you would also have many of those, right? So any of your vision or visualization that you have with OnPassive, and what you are thinking about doing in future?
Well, first of all, let me just say this. Your color is gold, right? My color would be black. I would like a black card. Yes.
Mine is golden. I love golden.
Yes, it's golden. Okay, Mamta, what's yours?
I am going to order for dark blue and golden in combination.
Okay. So somewhere in between. So anyway, when I see those cards, and I'm looking at a future for OnPassive where everybody is going to be in our merchant system. Because remember, one of the goals of Ash Mofara is to have our own merchant, right? So temporarily, we are using an external merchant, temporarily. But not long from now, we're going to have our own merchant, which means we have our own financial system, which means we can give people the card. Okay. Now, think about this for a moment. And this is what I see, okay, in the future. Imagine different companies globally, big companies. For example, Mercedes-Benz as a company everywhere in the world. Okay, they are part of OnPassive. Coca-Cola, all these big companies in the US, we have Walmart, all these big companies. Okay, they are all part of OnPassive. Why? It's in their interest to be part of the OnPassive because OnPassive has a lot of members. So if they are part of OnPassive, they are part of our merchant system. So what happens? They accept OCoin, right? So you have OCoin in your wallet. Let's say you have 10,000 OCoins in your wallet and you wanted to buy a car. You don't need to transfer to your bank. You just send them OCoin to that company. You want to buy a house, that real estate company, they're on OnPassive merchant system. You pay with OCoin. Okay? So, hey, I need to send Reka money. I just send her OCoin. I don't have to go through some Western Union, some external, whatever, all of that good stuff, right? I just send her OCoin. She dropped the OCoin in her card. Also, and she goes and spends. No fees, nothing. This is a community that is going to just revolutionize the way we do things. And if at some point in time, we have that huge community, and I know our CEO, I know how he thinks, and he can say, why don't we have our own cryptocurrency? You know what's going to happen? It's game over. Game over. Because any crypto is backed by the use case, number one. Number two, by the user community behind it. And we have both. We're going to give Bitcoin a run for their money. You can count on that. You see that? That's a big source of income for us if that happens. And I believe it's going to happen. Watch. Someday, you're going to say, but Charles told us, right? Someday, not far from now, you're going to say, Charles told this to us the other day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Such a futuristic view. I must see it's a bird's eye view because, see, one thing comes from the another thing and it goes on, and it's unending. It's a big cycle. Really, it was the cards commission, especially. It really will attract everyone. And definitely, I remember, I think so, 3 to 4 months behind, Mr. Ash has explained it that your community or your followers, whatever they will purchase, you're going to get some points. And now I understand it was just because of these cards. We were not knowing about it, that the debit cards and these cards are being prepared for us. But now I think so, if anyone goes for a petrol pump or for any mall or for anything, they buy the jewelry or the clothes and anything else, whatever they would buy from that card, and definitely we are going to get the commission, not only after we are selling them the card or we are introducing the card, it may possible that on that purchases also we would be getting so many things. So it's a big thought. Why? This is the reason why which we cannot think Mr. Ash starts from that point, and that is the reason we call him as the visionary founder, a visionary CEO. Yes, and Mr. Charles had said right now, verify. Another paradigm shift, Rekhaji, because anyway, we are every day, every session, we are getting another paradigm shift. Today, another paradigm shift. I clicked that verification. Yesterday only, in yesterday's show, I had explained that many Facebook groups or many other groups are also charging a high fees to get verified. If they want to sell something on that group, they are charging us. It's just about a simple Facebook group, not even by a company. But here a paradigm shift, though we are born huge, we are born unicorn, we are paying them for getting verified. So I think so, we are disruptive here also, because if any person is verified by our O verify, then I don't think so that any other company or any other platform will claim that you please come pay this much and get verified. So thank you very much for reminding this, Charles. Thank you very much. And Rekha ji, if you want to ask something, definitely. And I would like to request, after this segment, we will just have a recap in Hindi, because our viewers, they are not getting it. So we will just, in a very fast forward, we will at least the gist of the story we must tell them, because they just want to listen to Mr. Charles' thoughts. Over to you, Rekha ji.
I would say yes, no doubt. In today's technology, there is a lot going on, right? Good, bad, worst, the situation. But the best part is that good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good is better, and the better is the best with OnPassive. So everything would be taken care by OnPassive, with OnPassive, and every life is secure, especially for the founding members. They have secured their lives. So let's not restrict ourselves. Here with us, only us. Like, it's mine, it's me, I'm done, right? But let's do it. It's it's there, and it's everyone's. So if we do that, we will try to, the stone that is still not been turned. And if we unturn that stone, your luck, my luck, or anyone's luck can change to paradise ship. I mean, it's already done, right, for us. But what I mean is that our generation is there, and you never know what is the best for you. So securing our generation, that is for tomorrow. The best part is holding each other's hand in OnPassive and taking each other's ideas, thought process. We would not only be able to grow our own business with OnPassive, our own passion with OnPassive, but we would help many others to fulfill their dreams, their thoughts, their vision, their, the passion they have, and they still haven't got any idea where or how they would be able to fulfill their passion, right? The world is crying, and the world needs the change. And you and I, that is you and me, connecting together would definitely be able to bring that one change we have always been looking for from our childhood. Yes, we forget, because we have been very busy with our own works till the time we had not been in, we had not signed the NDA, right? But now we have that one opportunity which we all can use to change everyone's life. And Mr. Charles Osong has given us a lot of visionary thought, how and what will happen in future. तो चलिए चलते हैं, एक छलांग लगाते हैं उस आसमां की तरफ, because the sky is the limit and we have the wings of OnPassive. So let's fly together and reach the success, because you and me would only be successful if we decide that OnPassive is the treasure for us. नहीं तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, नहीं तो हम सोचते रह जाएंगे. ममता जी, अभी तो क्वेश्चन नहीं है, हम एक काम करते हैं, देख भी लेते हैं मैसेज में. If we have any questions, we can ask and bring up those questions from the chat boxes now.
Yes. लेकिन तब तक मैं थोड़ा सा रिकैप कर लूं हिंदी में. आप क्वेश्चन देख सकती हैं. बात यह है कि मैं अब ये कहूंगी कि घर घर की कहानी जैसे बोलते, तो हर देश में एक ही बात होती है. हम लोग आज तक बहुत सारे इंटरव्यूज लिए, बहुत सारे सेशंस लिए, उसमें हमने ये तकरीबन यही पाया है कि MLM किया है, धोखाधड़ी हुई है, बहुत सारे पैसे गए हैं और हाथ में कुछ नहीं लगा. लेकिन OnPassive की वजह से हमारी एक उम्मीद थी, जिसको हम आज जागते हुए देखते हैं. वी आर इन इट टू विन इट कहते हैं. मिस्टर चार्ल्स ओसोंग का भी ऐसा ही हुआ. कुछ MLM करते करते, कुछ प्रोजेक्ट्स करते करते मिस्टर एश मुफरा जी का ये प्रोजेक्ट उन्हें दिखा, एंड देन ही हैज नेवर सेड एनीथिंग. पीछे मुड़कर कभी नहीं देखा और आगे चलते चलते हमने उनको बहुत फॉलो भी किया है. उनकी एक बहुत बातें उन्होंने कही है कि आपको पहले OnPassive समझना पड़ेगा. 15% you know, आपको 15% कोई बताएगा, लेकिन 85% you need to understand, आपको उसका अभ्यास करना पड़ेगा. You need to learn about OnPassive. तो ये हमारी जिम्मेदारी है कि हम कहाँ तक OnPassive को समझ पाए हैं. उन्होंने ये भी कहा है कि ओ मीडिया जो है बहुत रेवेन्यू कलेक्ट कर रहा है, और ओ मीडिया का रेवेन्यू सब फाउंडर्स में बटेगा. इट विल बी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड अमंग्स द फाउंडर्स. तो आज जैसे रेखा जी ने कहा कि टीम नहीं है, ये क्या है, वो क्या है, बहुत सारी पैनिकी सिचुएशन हुई है, लेकिन हाँ कंपनीज के प्लान्स बहुत अलग है. वी आर थिंकिंग दिस मच, बट कंपनी इज थिंकिंग फॉर ईच एंड एवरीवन. कार्ड के बारे में भी उन्होंने कहा, और एक बहुत ऑप्टिमिस्टिक कहा है कि कार्ड करते करते अगर आपके पास बहुत बड़ी कम्युनिटी हो गई, तो शायद मिस्टर ऐश नुफरा ये भी कहेंगे कि हाँ अभी आपके पास बहुत बड़ी कम्युनिटी, व्हाई नॉट अ क्रिप्टो करेंसी. तो ये वहां तक बात जाती है कि एक बात से शुरू होती है और बहुत दूर तक पहुंचती है, तब तक तो जाती है. बट चार्ल्स, आई वुड लाइक टू हैव वन थॉट प्रोसेस विच आई इन few years I am having. See, in our India, the interest rate in the banks are reduced at a very pathetic way. 3%, 4%. And we do not have any other option. Earlier it used to have 10%, 8%. Now it is reduced a lot, percentage of that interest rate. So what I think that if we are having a huge community and we are having a good number of apples there in many lakhs and some beyond that, then at least for me, I would never like to get those money in Indian banks, because the interest rates are very low. So as you are thinking about the cryptocurrency that Mr. Ash may say like this, are we going to think about O Bank? Have you heard about it any day? You're muted, Charles.
So sorry, I always like to mute myself when I'm not speaking. Okay, so haven't heard of anything to that effect recently, but we know that O Bank is in the making. That's so. That's what that when I said our merchant, that's what I'm talking about. We're gonna have our own merchant, right? So O Bank is coming, and yes, of course. And I believe when we have the O Bank, it's not only gonna be fiat, okay? It's gonna be fiat, crypto, and all of that stuff. So we are set.
Oh wow.
That's why I say a lot of people don't understand the whole picture, but it's big, it's huge.
See, because for Indians, I would just give you the matter of the fact that for Indians, the difference between the dollar and the rupees is having a great, a huge difference between it. So 80 times right now we have $1, 80 rupees. So if we have that, like that, if O Bank, if we are having, so everybody would like to keep those apples in the bank, because the dollar's rate will keep on rising for us. For us, I said. It's not, I'm talking about the dollar. In those languages, we say that the dollar's evaluation is reduced, but for us, it is increased. So yes, we are very, very optimistic.
So it's best for you to keep the money either in US dollars, or in crypto, or something like this.
Yeah, that is the reason that would, but the crypto market is not familiar to all in India.
Right.
Few of them are having. If the company is giving us some kind of the videos or something else, then the people can be educated for that.
You know what? It's not only India, it's people in the world.
Oh,
majority, they're not familiar with crypto. So don't feel bad. That's why Ash is not going there yet. That's why we're not going to crypto. Because we know that is the territory that people need to learn, and people are scared because they don't understand. So we're gonna stay with the fiat for now. We're gonna stay with the credit card, debit card, you know, that kind of stuff for now.
Wow, great. Rekha ji, would you like to speak something?
Yes, first of all, I would like to let Charles know that there is Ocho, Mr. Ocho, who I believe had joined as
Oh,
close
wow.
as you did, right?
Yeah.
So he is very happy that you are here with us today, and he said bonjour to you as he always does. So that's great.
Yeah,
And
so I
yes,
said, bonjour, bonjour, Thierry.
thank you so much. And yes, another there's a question. Though we could have given the answer, but I really would love you to have the answer for them. The question is, what do you understand by the first sale?
Oh,
मतलब हिंदी में उन्होंने बोला है, मैडम फर्स्ट सेल का मतलब क्या हुआ, समझाए.
Can you repeat the
first
question,
sale.
please? The first sale?
Hmm.
Oh,
The first
okay.
sale.
The first sale. Not so? Okay. All right, let me explain that. So remember, some time ago, Ash used to tell us 3 and you're in green. Okay, if you guys remember that, 3 and you are in green. Not so? Okay. What that means is, whatever the monthly payment is for the subscription, they're gonna make sure that the first 3 people that subscribe under you, the first 3 people are gonna pay enough, or they're gonna give you enough commission from them so that you can be in green. That's what that means. For example, now it's $125 a month. True, we're getting a bundle. Okay, we're getting a bundle for the first 90 days, but normally it is $125 every month. Normally, okay. So now I said they are still thinking. They haven't decided yet. It's going to be either 50% or 100% commission for the first sale. Why? Because Ash is over delivering again.
Wow.
He used to say 3 and you're in green. Now he's trying to make it either 2 or even 1 and you're in green. That's why he's saying that. Does that make sense? Which means that the first subscription, let's assume that it's 100%. If they go with 100%, it means that the first subscription under you and I, the person comes in, pays $125 for that month, and you get everything as commission, all of it. That's what I mean. What if they agree on 50%? It means that the first sale, they pay $125, and you get $62.50 as commission. And then the second sale now, and you are in green. So it's 2 and you're in green, or 1 and you're in green, instead of 3 and you're in green. Big deal.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Thank you so much, and I hope कि हम इसको अलग से भी समझाएंगे. आज के सेशन के बाद हम कल पूरा इसका शॉर्ट मतलब पहले हम करके फिर हम आगे बढ़ेंगे. होप बहुत जो भी व्यूअर्स हमें देख रहे हैं, दे आर एंजॉयिंग इट. द रीजन इज कि अब इस समय हमें बहुत नॉलेज की जरूरत है, क्योंकि यही नॉलेज हम आगे औरों को भी देंगे. तभी हम देखिए, अभी जीरो टीम अभी नहीं करना है हमें. टीम तो है ही नहीं. There is no word such as team in OnPassive.
Yes.
We are under one umbrella, that is OnPassive, and we have many different ways that we would be able to earn. हम बहुत तरीकों से earn कर सकते हैं. Please अभी फिलहाल के लिए ना, अगर हम इस confusion में रहें तो we would not be able to move on to the next step, right? तो आना सबने उसी स्ट्रक्चर में है. एंड टीम वहां पर होती है जहां पर हम दूसरे बिजनेसेस की बात करते हैं. यहाँ वैसी बिजनेस नहीं है ये. सो लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड, वी वुड हैव लॉट मेनी वेज टू अर्न. लेकिन एक क्वेश्चन है जो आई बिलीव बेनी हैज आस्क्ड. दिस इज क्वेश्चन फॉर Charles, please. With the affiliate that have only been created, is it okay to pay their product straight on will be left behind if they don't purchase straight away? So if The question maybe is that the new affiliate or the users, they have come into OnPassive. She wants to know if they do not purchase the product or the package, would they be left behind, or is it okay that they can purchase it? So that's the question.
So it is better for them to purchase, better, but if they cannot afford to purchase, they can still refer customers and make commission. Okay. So in other words, assume that I just came in today. Okay. I'm an affiliate and I don't have money to purchase the product. But I have some friends or some people that I know that will use O Connect, for example, right? I can refer them because I have the referral link. I can refer them to the ecosystem. They can purchase the O Connect and I'll still get a commission. I'm not going to be able to pull it out, right? I won't be able to pull out the commission because I haven't purchased it. However, that commission is going to be in my non-withdrawable income, right? And at any point in time, it'll keep piling up. I could use that to then activate. See? So I can use that to get in the game. Make sense? So it's best for them to purchase so that they can start making money right away. But if they want to wait, they can wait. I will purchase immediately if I have the money.
So in other words, what I understood is that we can still wait. There is, I mean, it's not like if we do not have enough to purchase, we can, we can try purchasing as soon as possible. But even if we do not, we can still be able to, get the credit into our accounts, right? Or not?
Yes,
Like,
yes, but
yes.
very important though. You must verify. Okay.
Yes.
So if you
must
don't verify after a certain number of days, you will not be able to use the product that we have. So you need to verify. Even if you don't purchase, you must verify.
And once you verify, you would also have the $10 credited to your account, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Over delivered or over delivered again.
So just by registering and then verifying, you only got $20. $20.
Yes, $20.
See that? You can't beat that.
Too much. No one even think about it. Yes, of course. One word again we have heard in last week, that is the first cycle, right? The first cycle. Before we were not thinking like that. Maybe it was our wrong perception or something else we can call. Yes, but we are going to mold ourselves into the new fresh way of our OnPassive, definitely. But can you just elaborate what is first cycle? Would it be for every product like this separately?
Oh, first cycle just means that, okay, we launch, right? And normally I told us some time ago that we're going to be getting paid weekly for now, okay, until further notice. So first cycle just means that that's first 1 week. That's what it means. Okay. So whether it's one product, of course, we're going to have just one product in the beginning. And we know that O-Tracker is going to come in very, very soon.
Yeah.
And O-Booking is also in the pipeline. So before you know it, we're going to have many products. But the cycle is just that pay cycle, the period.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, but are we going to think, do you know something about it, that are we going to have some packages in the, like a bouquet, that 3 products and some traffic, 5 products and some traffic? That is what we are imagining. This is all our imagination.
Okay, so yeah, so we can speculate all we want, but the truth of the matter is, I said, for this first 90 days, for the first 3 months, he wants to focus on the founders.
Wow.
So we've been around for so long, and he wants us to have fun. He wants us to enjoy. Those other packages will be coming, traffic will be coming, old domains going to come, right? So old traffic is going to come. You know, after 90 days, of course, even O Connect is going to have different packages, right? Smaller packages, bigger packages. and they're gonna give us options. You can pay monthly, you can pay quarterly, you can pay yearly. It's up to you, right? But for the first 90 days, he wants to focus on us, the founders.
Wow, wonderful.
Yeah.
Rekhaji, do you want to speak something?
I am mesmerized.
Actually,
See, the reason is that when I had joined, I thought, okay, I would get some, something
yeah,
in my account, in my kitty, apart from what I'm earning, or maybe it would be enough that I quit my job, which I have done without getting anything. Though that's my personal issue, because I really was so satisfied doing what I'm doing in OnPassive, and from there till now, sitting here with you, Osong, and Michael William, I spoke to him, and Mr. Ash Muhammad. Oh my God, the journey is so beautiful in OnPassive. Remembering from the day when I said no, N-O, no for OnPassive, to YES, not only saying yes, but coming here and giving what I can for myself. It's not for anyone. Trust me. This is for myself, what I'm doing, because I feel that I'm in love with OnPassive, right? That's
Of
my
course.
treasure, right?
Actually.
So coming from there to no to here, this is my treasure, and this is our treasure, and this is everyone's treasure, right? Now, what else do we want in life is bliss. Because we have already been satisfied at this point of time. Yes, many of us, I would not take the names because there is the end number of, the list is so big. When you all were with Mr. Ash, I had not joined. And I first saw Julie and Susie, along with our Bushwinder sir and Neeraj Dalviji. I said, OMG, what business is this? Right. From there today, I'm sitting with everyone and I'm discussing about my business that is OnPassive, our business that is OnPassive, and we are here. It is our world. And no doubt, technology is not only growing, but it is the necessity of life. As necessary as everything, right? So now my question to Charles, the last question is, see, the children of today, the youth of today, children as in the kids, I would say, right? The youth of today, and then the middle age and the people, those who fall in our age and above, right? Now, everything would be there for everyone in OnPassive, but technology has the side effect, right? The good and the bad. So this is just, a simple question, but again, it would have a lot of impact in future. No doubt the security or everything is going to be checked and rechecked with OnPassive. So that is something that would not happen. But in case, if we talk about the technology and the kid, how safe or how, how is it going to impact the age, right? From the kid to the age of, you can say that they are the grandparents, my grandparents and all, right? So how is it going to impact each and every one?
Well, as you see, we're doing clean business, right?
Yeah.
Everything with us is clean. ONet is clean. OConnect, nothing to worry about. Okay. Different languages, that's gonna help the kids. Okay. Now, and then we have OnJoy, which is gonna target the kids of a certain age, right? And you, like I said, we're gonna love it, right? You want your kids to grow in the period of OnJoy. So those kids who are coming with OnJoy, they're fortunate. And then we have Academy, which is impacting kids of older age, right? You go to school wherever you want, from wherever you want, in any language that you want, right? So it's gonna change your whole game. Every population, every category, every age group has something that are gonna benefit from OnPassive. Like I say, OnJoy is 0 through 5, and then you have Academy, and then you have OConnect, you have Opal, which is a different ballgame, it's a whole different deal. Okay, it makes communication, because we have WhatsApp today that kids are playing with, right? I mean, adults, teenagers, whatever. But we have something even better than OPAC. Again, so that's something we have everything for everybody. Okay, generally, yeah.
So yeah, this was for all the viewers. We in OnPassive would cover every age. So there is nothing to worry. We are going to go and get everything.
Wow.
So yes, Mamta ji, it's time.
Yes, we
We are
will
coming
move.
close
Yeah,
to
yeah, come to an end. But just now,
yes,
see, I can't resist myself. You were talking about the treasure, and everyone's treasure would be the different scenario. See, now, for me, as a teacher, as a performer, I was searching so many platforms to this particular thing from this platform, this particular thing from that platform. I was just struggling to get one package somewhere, but I couldn't get it. For the huge base of the global community or the global student, I was just trying to approach to this institute, to approach to this online platform somewhere or other. I couldn't get it. But now when I have seen OnPassive, studied OnPassive, I said, whatever I am thinking, I have Academy, I have OConnect, I have everything. I have my domain, I have my website, and I will be getting so and so things. And I would be definitely would be very busy in all these things, which I wanted to do. Years it is remaining. But why it is happening? Because my entire childhood went in learning and something with a different tradition, and I have those things in my hand, and I just wanted to distribute it to maximum number of the students. But nowadays, when we see that the students are at home, they are mainly with in front of the screens and with the mobiles in the hand. My question to Mr. Charles is that yes, I respect each and every product in OnPassive. By my bottom of my heart, I love OnPassive. I completely trust Mr. Ash. My question is this: why are we working on game? Why are we working on the gaming industry? Because we have seen that gaming industry has destroyed many youths. So still we are thinking about the game. Can you give some? I want the counseling. You can say about it. Yeah, I really need it. I need the counseling from you, that why we are thinking about game when we are pulling the children to move out, play something, do something, learn your tradition, come closer and learn our tradition, heritage and culture. And now why we are coming back to the games. Do you have some point which you can definitely tell me that I would be convinced about it?
Well, the unjoy, that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The unjoy, I don't believe it's only focused on the game. It's focused on educating the kids.
Okay.
It's not just game. There's a whole total package where those kids, just by being there, will come out of there ready for elementary school, ready even for high school. It's a high level education. What about OnPassive is doing? We don't focus on the things that bring the children back. We focus on the things that widen their perception, that widen their reasoning, that widen everything about them. So it's going to be advantageous rather than disadvantageous. It's not just good. Okay?
Wow.
Now,
Thank you.
it's up to you, the parents, right, to say, okay, 2 hours a day, I have to go outdoors, you have to meet, physical people. It's up to you, the parents. There has to be some parenting in any case. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Charles. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Rekha ji, do you want to speak?
I hope
something?
you are convinced.
Of course, I am
Well,
convinced.
I
Because,
love games. I was
yeah.
smiling and I was laughing when you asked this question.
No,
I'm a
even I love.
crazy Candy Crush player.
See,
And
Rekha
I
ji,
have
we can differentiate between the duties and the play, but
absolutely.
the children are not that much thoughtful. Which, see, sometimes we think that the children are the most thoughtful people on the face of the earth,
Yes.
because I've that experiences. But yes, sometimes when it comes to the games, you just, no matter the child is playing for 4 hours, even if you're calling, just now I have went and you are calling me. This is the common answer every mother
Yeah, they
is giving.
forget. Yes.
Yes, they forget that how much long they are playing. Thank you very much. And
Not
over
only
to
they,
you.
Mamta ji, it's the adults as well. I forget at times that I have a lot to do. What I say is, okay, this would be the last one. Then this would be the last one. And I have crossed the last level, and then the level starts, and I'm there in the game.
Rika ji, I would just share
Hard
it.
to restrict ourselves, but then again, yes,
Yes.
we would. We definitely would, because the technology is changing and is the usage. But here in OnPassive, the more you use, the more you earn. But
Yeah.
yes, we as children, I mean, we as parents and we as adult and we as a guardian, I believe, Charles, we would have to restrict our children, right? The kids to
Right.
use what is the use and what is the misuse.
Correct.
Or I believe there would be a technology, Mamtaji, inside that technology, which would guide the children. So now it's time to play, now it's time to read, now it's time to be in academy, now it's time to be, studying.
Exactly.
So this is something maybe happening in future.
Rekha ji, in OConnect and in Academy, we are introducing that tool. That tool we are introducing with distraction identification. See now, and along with that, and when my son used to study, he used to have one app that your mobile is locked for that much time. And once your entire 1 hour is completed and you have not touched over there, he used to see one green tree over there. And the main idea is whatever the peripheral area is given to them, that it should be always green. And then you have won the battle and you have really restricted yourself from handling the mobile. So there are so many things, only the thing we have to introduce it to our children. So we are very thankful, Rekha ji. I think so we should come to end of this session. And of course, it was really a vibrant session, I should call it. And many of them are very happy. Many messages are floating over there that they are very happy. Many of them have said hi and hello to Mr. Charles. And we are very happy to see all these things. They have wholeheartedly welcome Charles.
That's true.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's
Thank
black
you
card for
Great to be with
it's
you all
black
today.
card. Yes, it's black card for Charles Osong. It's golden for
Black
me.
card.
Yes. It's Mantaji, what's yours?
Combination.
Okay, the
Blue.
combination for Mantaji. So be prepared to have your cards, the imagination, and don't
Right.
let yourself indulge in something which is not required at this
Yes.
point of time. We are very close to the success, not only the success stories, but we would be definitely writing our own, a unique story about ourselves with OnPassive. How we started. That is the before OnPassive and the after OnPassive. And the life that is before OnPassive, we would still be able to let the world know what was the life before OnPassive. In fact, we come from the generation, we come from that part of the world where nothing was introduced. We did not have the computers, we did not have the phones. Nothing was there for us. And we would also be experiencing the life after OnPassive, which we are. And we would be able to write our own story and history, right? So let's be on the correct path, you and me connecting together with the world, and let's wake up. It's time to wake up. Mamtaji, your golden. I would like Charles to have his golden words, then Mamtaji.
Yes.
Last golden words.
Last golden
The last
words?
golden words.
Last
Yes.
golden words. For
Okay,
this
please-
session, for this session.
This
For this
session, yes.
Please stay cost to your back office, okay? Check the news frequently in the back office. Check the different group chats that you belong to, but more specifically the back office, because things are gonna be popping up any day from now, okay? You don't want to be left behind. Very, very important. That's not good. Check your
Wow.
back office 2, 3, 4 times a day.
Thank you. Thank you. And yes, checking the back office, going to OES. If you have the control of somebody else's IDs. Return it back to them. You will be facing a lot of problem when we are going to start with O verify. So just wake up. Please give it back to them respectfully and save your own ID. Just go with a tradition where Mr. Ash is giving us. It's a time to give. The companies have gone now from the face of the earth, that they only used to tell give, give, give. Now here we are telling we are here to give. They are asking us, please give us, give us. We are telling, please take it from us. We are here sitting. Mr. Ash is giving. His hand is to give. So please do not indulge yourself into a wrong practice. Be ethical. Return the IDs to their IDs. And yes, stay focused on the O founders, definitely. And be proud that you are a founding member. We are coming to an end of this session. The tagline again, supremely proud to see Mr. Ash as the head of the family. We are so in it to win it. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, see you 10 p.m. sharp.
10 p.m.
Bye-bye.
sharp. Yes. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you.
Charles Osong. And it was a great session. Thank you so much. We would definitely meet again.
Of course. Thank you, Charles.
Definitely.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thank you. Thanks.
Let's have a
Thank you so much
great
and take
rest
care,
of the day.
everyone.
All
Thank
right,
you.
take care.
Bye-bye. See you
Bye.
soon.
Bye.